Hi, welcome back to my channel. To those of you who are actually going to come back and watch my channel, thank you, appreciate you, and thank you if this is the first time you're seeing me. I am a new channel, so I would really like it if you would subscribe, like, and share this video to get the word out. Since again, I am a new channel, and what will get my channel noticed and channels like mine that are like new is if you like and if you subscribe, okay? And when you subscribe, make sure that you hit the bell twice so that you get the notifications, okay? So, I will say this again for this video, like how cards is totally different than any other reader. Um, and that kind of makes sense, right? Because everybody's individuals and we have our own styles and things like that. However, even like when it comes to the decks, you may have seen another reader have a deck similar to this, or have a deck like this, and when they read a certain card, they have like a set meaning for it, or they may have like similar meanings for like a culture board with their extra input, insight on it, because of them being individual personality. I'm going to be totally different. Even like when I read them, when I'm doing readings for people and or the different signs, I'm still going to get something different because it's not so much about the card itself and what's on the card, but what I'm receiving when I'm looking at the card, if that makes sense. Um, Also to like I'm doing Leo, single males, single females. So, and I'm starting with the males first. So when I am finished with the males and I'm transition and shuffling, talking, as I am now, and a card may fall, cards may fall. That is for anyone watching at that time and seeing those cards. It's not specifically for the Leo male or females. It's for anybody watching at that time. So, what else? The about section is like the list of some of my services that I provide. My link for donations and support my channel is also there as well. The business email is for business, okay? Um, and the other email is for, excuse me, correspondence and communication, for workings or for readings, things like that. Okay. My name is Mira. I'm not sure if I said that. Again, thank you for watching my video. Those of you who are subscribing, thank you so much. Because it's difficult when you're just starting out, and getting like the videos out there, getting your subscribers up, getting your views up, so you can really take off and do the things you want to do. So, trying to think if there's anything else that I'm going to share right now. I think that's it. So, let's begin the reading for Leo single males love for January 2019. Okay. Hmm. Uh-oh. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Okay. And okay. I'll tell you after I finish this part. All right, and hopefully everyone can hear me well. I've just been running these like just coming around like back to back. I'm like I have this opportunity, I can do these lives. Let me just get them out. I haven't had the opportunity to go back and listen to the input audio, the visual, and stuff like that. Now with the four cards. Now, when I do four cards, it does not mean that it's for each week of the month. If that's how it happens for you, that's how it can happen for you. That's not how I read it, and that's not my intention when I'm reading it when I do the four cards. I only do the four because I figure people are used to, because if I do three, people are like, well, how you want to do three cards for, the month reading? Because like moving forward, like the more viewers and subscribers, views and subscribers I get, I'll be breaking it down like in like every 2 weeks or every week or something like that. Because I have like other content, as I said, that I definitely am going to be offering just like different. Okay, so all right, Leo males. Okay. Religious factors, reconciliation, love yourself first, unrequited love. Okay, so straight away. Oh boy. It seems as if the person that you're with or the situations that you've been running across with meeting people and relationships and things like that, and one of the reasons like why you're single is because of like the religious factors, I'm saying, like beliefs basically were so different that it's like you you could not move past that because um, without getting too into it, it's hard, if you're a spiritual person and not religious and dating, because everyone was basically raised to be religious, and not free thinkers and things like that. So it's hard to find like that like-minded kind of like partner or equal. You know what I'm saying? So, and then it's like you try to reconcile with this person, knowing that you have like the previous differences, of like the religious or spiritual factors. Um, so what it's basically telling you to do is to love yourself first. Is that you have to now say that this is what I want. This is how I want things to be. This is important to me. I'm no longer going to continue to put you first and, what you say make you happy or what your beliefs are. And then I'm just sitting back and I don't matter. So, but at the end of the day, it's telling you that it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Um, it's just not going to work. The differences that causes separation the first time, hopefully it was only one time, but causes separation is like it has not gone anywhere, anywhere. And then especially if you have one person saying, okay, well, and if both people are saying that, oh, it's gonna be my way, and forget like your way and your beliefs and things like that. Well, oh, it's gonna be over really, really quick. But just to understand that you're not going to be happy in that type of relationship. So the best thing to do is like while you are still single, is to basically, I was going to say mingle, but basically get yourself together. As I said, love yourself first. And love is so much more than what people say. But you're going to have to love yourself first. You're going to do things that truly makes you happy. I mean, truly makes you happy. Like if you like fishing for real, fly fishing, do that. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you have to begin to show yourself the love and feel for yourself within the love that you're showing yourself to like start moving forward and having productive and great healthy relationships. And once you do that, it's not going to take long, to find that. Now, being a Leo, okay, you you know what you want, you know how to get it, you know how to maneuver yourself and create situations to get what you want. You know, this is no different than maneuvering and creating the situations that you want in the essence of, okay, this is the type of relationship that I want. I'm going to show myself love. I'm going to show myself that, yeah, I value myself. I'm not going to be putting up with no stuff like this one-sided stuff. Who's doing that? Like, what you believe is more important than me. And if someone feels that way, you shouldn't even be with someone that does not share your same belief. Makes sense to me. That's ridiculous. So yeah, as you see, because like you've tried before because this is a reconciliation. You've tried before, and it just ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Nope, it's not gonna work. So the best thing that you can do moving forward is, as I said, love yourself. Love yourself first. You have to. How can you be miserable and doing everything that someone else wants you both to do? They happy and it's like, okay, I gotta do this. I can't. I'm not doing nothing I like to do. How is that going to work? That's why it doesn't. That's why it doesn't. So, with that being said, you know, but you're lying now. So therefore, you already know you can get whatever you want. It's the quality now, and that has to first begin within you, and how you feel about yourself, and how you express that, and what you're going to start attracting to you. Okay, I think we all are aware of like the law of attraction now. Okay, so we're now moving on to Leo. Females, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and possibly Mars. Okay. I think everybody's ready for some new levels of excitement in life. And it's not as if singles don't have enough excitement in their life. If you're single and your life is boring, I mean, if you want it that way, that's all good. But if you don't want it that way, you have to get out. So, I mean, that's just how that goes. You said you wanted to promote what you have to say. Oh, wow. Same thing. That's the same thing came out for the Leo males. So quite possible we may have a connection. Same sign connection. Quite possibly. Okay. All right. Okay, so it's looking like the Leo females are really having a problem like with connecting with someone at deeper level in that same religious path or that spiritual path or beliefs. No, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? That is crazy. Wow. This will be a turn event. I'm really gonna have to look at this one. Okay. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Wow. So let me just say quickly, first and foremost, if this is a connection, it's not going to be a lot of people. It's only going to be like a select few people, maybe just like one person watching this, even, or two people watching this, depends. Okay. But if there is a connection from one Scorpio to, oh, Lord, I'm so sorry about that. One Leo to another with another, then quite possibly there's work that needs to be done in that situation because that reconciliation, because look, you got reconciliation again for the females, okay? You got religious factors, males got that too. So, so aside from that, let me just say this, if that's not the case, okay? If it's not like the Leo um, union, okay? All right. So, quite possibly, a Leo is going to meet a Leo that they may have had some type of dealings with, years ago, maybe like for a little bit, like on the job or something like that, or, in high school, like before you graduated, anything. And then it's like you reconcile. Okay, you reconcile. So if you found your way back, you got connected again. Okay, and this is saying this very well could be the person. Okay, have a heart to heart conversation with them because maybe something transpired and you was like, oh no, cut off real quick, or someone cut off real quick before it really got to the stages of people's feelings like really being like into it, which was good. Um, has pros and cons, but that there's nothing wrong with that, of course. So, moving forward, you decided to, reconnect and have that heart to heart because I said that this could be a relationship. Not to confuse you, this is not if it's another Leo. This is just like, Leo, this for Leo females who's seeing anyone for any sign. Does not make a difference what sign it is. I don't really care for that too much because you say, oh, it could be like an air sign. Okay, well, we all have air signs in our charts. So, I won't particularly say that like too often, especially not when it comes to like the readings. When I do like the more intense like readings and in-depth readings, like the personal readings, and I use like more than like one deck, then yeah, it really gets into like really to like the nooks and crooks of it. So yeah, the reconciliation, like I said, have the heart to heart. Definitely talk it out. Definitely talk about, the things that transpired in the past, and not to, play like the blame game. This is more so, and letting each other know how it made you each feel. How it made you each feel. And moving forward, how you would like it to be, because apparently there was a chemistry there. There was something there for it to even come back. Because if it was nothing, you wouldn't even have a conversation. Sorry to get some water. So, um, ladies, I would say that if you're thinking, you know, when you're like with that person, like after that heart to heart, conversation that takes place, and like you're on the same page, like spiritually or religiously, whatever your practices, are. But even if it could even be different and not the same, but you both have mutual respect for each other's individual path, which is cool as well. And you're wondering, and you're probably thinking, this person came back after all this time, and could this be the one? Yeah, could this be the one? Yeah, this could be the one. So keep that in mind. Now, what I'm also going to do for I have been doing for my ladies is using the guidance oracle cards and giving you additional messages. This message could pertain to this current love reading. It can give you additional information to that, or it can give you total different message, like a little bonus. You know what I'm saying? Some some more juiciness. Okay. Okay, it's just one. Green Tara. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Okay. So let me just say this. If you are a workaholic or just do so much, because you could also be trying to get your business up and running, You could be pursuing acting, modeling, like anything, whatever desire or endeavor you have, okay? You could just be so busy with so much and have that type A personality, like where you have to do everything yourself because if you don't do everything yourself, it's not going to be done the right way or how you would do it, or something's going to be wrong with it, and it's like you'll just wish that you did it yourself. Yeah, that's quite a few people. But we also know it's not healthy. We also know that in order for you to have that reconciliation, that heart to heart, you know what I'm saying, it's going to bring you the reconciliation that's going to bring you together even more, actually, the heart to heart. So, and quite possibly that is the one that you're going to have to delegate because you're not going to have the time that is going to be needed and required to give this relationship the attention and the nourishment that it needs to thrive. You can't be like, okay, well, all right, okay, we had heart, we good now. No, no, it's always and forever if that's what your desire is. Okay. So this person that you're with, or honestly, coming back into your life. I mean, that's just obvious. Coming back into your life, and the reconciliation again can be from someone that you just separated from. Maybe like a year or so ago. Kind of fairly recently to like years back. We're talking about college days. We're talking about in high school, like where you could, and I hate to say this, Lord, meet the person again or find a person on social media. I'll say that on social media, and it's like you start talking again, and you're kind of like, what in the world happened, because I was like really liking you. And it's like, yeah, and you have that heart to heart, because sometimes there is miscommunication, but the fact of the matter is this is a person coming back into your life. There's no doubt about that. This is the person coming back, not new. Okay, for this reading, for this time period, and it's general for the ones watching this. Okay, again, personal readings would give you more insight. Now, this is someone coming back into your life, and you are definitely you're open to it. Like you're going to feel like you're in the clouds again. You're going to feel like, is this really true? Like, is this really, can this really be happening? Is this the one? Yes, it is. It's exactly how you feel it is. Energy don't lie. Emotions don't lie. Okay? They don't lie. So, yeah, start delegating. Start delegating. Start allowing other people to do things that and let go of the reins and the control. If you have kids or whatever the case may be, if you have a business and it's of course, like stable things like that, start delegating because your love life will definitely suffer if you don't do that. Okay, so I thank you all for watching. Thank you to those who comes back and supports me. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys leave comments or go to the about section and get my email, not the business one. Get my email. That the one you can use for services, or for readings, or just to correspond with me. That one. Um, and just shoot me a line. If there's a suggestion or something like that. that'll be a great place to do that as well. So, in saying that, again, I thank you so much for watching. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you to the ones who are watching this and you decided to subscribe today. I thank you. Bliss to you. And may something that you deeply desire come to fruition within the next 48 hours. Okay? So, again, subscribe, like, share, comment. Definitely do that. And again, I thank you. I truly thank you. Happy New Year. If I have not said that already for this video, definitely Happy New Year. Bliss, prosperity, great health, love, of course, to all of you hearing this or saying this. Okay. And until next time.